Hi guys, welcome to Crafts TV Nigeria, and my name is T Craft. Today on Hot Takes, I'll be reacting on an ongoing trend for some time, and that is P Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Puffy Combs has been arrested and remanded. Now we all know Puff Daddy has so many aliases, but his real names are Sean Puffy Combs. Now, Sean Puffy Combs has been arrested under the allegations of racketeering, bribery and corruption, sexual violence, and so many rap sheets that has been leveled against him. Now, there are so many things that has been popping up since the arrest of Puff Daddy. Now, Puff Daddy has been alleged to have molested young men or some musical artists at his freak parties that he organizes with a lot of celebrities. Now, you have so many celebrities attending that party, and those parties are the party of the year, the parties of the year that if you don't go there, you feel like you're losing out.
Diddy was arrested on sex trafficking and racketeering charges, and the judge denied him bail. Tonight, Primetime's getting an inside look at what Diddy's being accused of. What we learned could bring the whole music industry down and might explain how Diddy got away with it for so long. The feds say Diddy created a criminal enterprise that engaged in sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. At the center of Diddy's criminal enterprise, drug-fueled sex parties, they're called freak-offs. Diddy lured women into his world and then manipulated them to participate in highly orchestrated sex acts with male prostitutes while Diddy watched and pleasured himself. Diddy gave out drugs at the freak-offs to keep victims obedient and compliant. These freak-offs could last days. Victims were given IVs to replenish fluids and then keep going. Diddy was known for throwing star-studded parties, but we don't really know who came to the freak-offs. We do know if you didn't freak off with Diddy, there were consequences. Diddy would threaten to kill your career, or worse. If you didn't do what Diddy wanted, he got violent, punching, kicking, and dragging women by their hair. Diddy had complete control over his freak-off victims. He had control of their housing money. He even tracked their location. And Diddy filmed the freak-offs, so he had the video for blackmail. Diddy's freak-offs have been going on for 15 years. That's a lot of tapes. The feds have their hands on all of them. They raided 2 of his homes earlier this year and walked out with his computers. They also seized freak-off supplies, drugs, guns, and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube. He also had 2 AR-15s stashed in his bedroom with the serial numbers scratched off. Today, Diddy pled not guilty and offered up $50 million for bail, but the judge denied him. Diddy's staying in jail. The judge said he's concerned about Diddy's substance abuse and anger issues and said he was a flight risk. Diddy's lawyer says he's going to fight.
We're going to fight this case with everything we have, as is he, and eventually he's going to be shown to be innocent. And so tomorrow we fight again, and we'll fight every day until we don't have to fight anymore.
Diddy had a lot of pull in Hollywood and Washington. Remember, Diddy was a Democrat community organizer for years, running the Vote or Die movement. Diddy's freak-offs were an open secret for insiders. Everybody knew about him. Nobody tried to stop him. This is a lot bigger than Diddy. You can't get away with 15 years of freak-offs without a little help. Did other music moguls get in on Diddy's action? Diddy's the one taking the hit, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. If Diddy flips, he could take the whole music industry down with him.
There are so many theories towards this P. Diddy's story, and I'll be dropping some videos that builds up to so many things. Now, the first one I want to drop is a video where he was allegedly accused of beating up his girlfriend, former girlfriend then, Cassie, which he came out in response to that to clear the air and take responsibility after he had initially said he did nothing of such. Now, watch that video where he beat up his girlfriend, Cassie.
Obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room.
Welcome back. Now, you saw that video where Diddy dragged, I can't say alleged, that's a video, dragged his girlfriend then, Cassie, dragged her in the hallway of the hotel and kicked her severely. Now, the story has it that he got drunk and she decided to leave, but he wasn't having that, and Diddy beat her and dragged her in the hotel. Now, another video I want to put right now after this is a video of a reporter giving a report of what lawyers say as regards to the cause of Diddy, or what led up to Diddy's arrest. And he alleged that the lawyers said that a woman approached Diddy, that they have so many incriminating cases on him, and asked him to pay $30 million, which Diddy declined. And when he declined, they told him that they were going to release it. After much rethought, now Diddy had to pay them the $30 million. Now, that didn't stop there. So many people came after him and they were trying to get off, which he released a statement that they're trying to get money off him and all of that. Watch that video too.
I'm going to tell you the craziest thing about Diddy being locked up right now, facing mandatory minimums, the possibility of life in federal prison. Go read the transcript from the bond hearing and listen to what the defense says they believe is the start of the feds looking into P. Diddy. See, the defense says, my read of it, many months ago, a woman approaches Diddy and says, hey, this is through lawyers, we're going to be releasing a tell-all book about this woman's experience with Diddy over all the years, and it's going to make you look like a monster. And if you don't want that book to get out there, you can buy the exclusive rights to it for $30 million. Catch and kill this book. Diddy's team says no. Woman comes back with a lawyer. We're going to file a civil lawsuit against you because it's not just stuff that makes for good print. These are civil claims that we can bring and we can win millions of dollars. Diddy's team says, okay, bring the lawsuit. They bring the lawsuit, and within like hours, it's settled for, surprise, surprise, $30 million. After those things happened, a line of people came with stories to get their check too. Hey, if she got 30 mil, what can I get off this guy? I was there, I saw this, I heard that. And that then led to a federal investigation. See, people think, oh, somebody's out to get him. He pissed off the wrong person. It's the alcohol company that, nah. You guys got to understand that there's prosecutors out there who want big, sexy cases. They don't fall out of the sky every day. The chance to go after somebody like P. Diddy and put him away for life is like the greatest case you could ever find if you're a prosecutor. And so when a public filing gets released and you read it and you go, wait a second, that law firm is mad thorough. Wait a second, he settled it for 30 million. Wait a second. If all of this is true, then I could probably get some subpoenas. I could probably collect some evidence. I could probably build a case. They start doing it. They raid. A couple months later, they indict. It is very possible that had P. Diddy immediately caught and killed the story by paying the $30 million that he paid eventually anyway, that story never gets public. Nobody ever comes forward, and nobody in the federal government ever bothers to look for the baby oil.
Welcome back, guys. I hope that video was a little bit informative to you. I have so much videos, like I said. Now, another twist to the story is 50 Cent roping Jenifer Lopez in on this Diddy's story. Now, what is it? We all know that Diddy and Jenifer Lopez dated sometime back in 1995, and they broke up. But ever since then, Jenifer Lopez has had a soft spot for Puff Daddy, and she doesn't joke with him. Now, 50 Cent alleged that she thinks Ben Affleck, Jenifer Lopez's boyfriend, knows there's something. That was why he had to dump her when he realized her affiliation with Diddy and all of that, so that he doesn't get caught up in the web. Watch this report again.
Cent just roped Jenifer Lopez into Diddy's case, accusing her of allegedly having freak-offs with minors at Diddy's parties, and he brought some solid proof to back up his words. You all know that 50 Cent does not play when it comes to taking Diddy down, and this time he is also coming for Diddy's associates, including J-Lo. For a long time, we thought that J-Lo's only involvement with Diddy was that 1995 shooting that set up Shine to take the fall, but it looks like she may have continued to take part in Diddy's shenanigans long after they broke up. And get this, 50 Cent is also claiming that Ben Affleck knew about it. This is why he chose to leave J-Lo before everything came crashing down. But what exactly did Ben know about J-Lo's activities? And was Diddy really blackmailing J-Lo with the footage of her and the young boys? Well, let 50 Cent tell it, he has all the answers. And y'all won't believe the things he has to say. Now, if there's one person that we all know has had a history with Diddy, it's J-Lo. She and Diddy dated in the late 90s, and there have been many speculations about how she was Diddy's right-hand woman and knew more than she was letting on. It was kind of like a Bonnie and Clyde situation. She was definitely the Bonnie to his Clyde, if you know what I mean. But for some reason, the true nature of the extent of her relationship with Diddy has always been kept securely under wraps. Sure, we knew that she and Diddy dated, but the streets have always talked about how there was more to the story than we knew, and how she's always had something to hide, especially with that 1999 shooting. So picture this, Diddy and J-Lo were out at a...
Welcome back, guys. Now, the final video I'm going to insert here is bringing it back home to our home country. Happy one mama, that's Speed Darlington, has come out to throw allegations at Burna Boy. In a video he released, he said that he was wondering because Burna Boy had shared loved up time with Diddy, alleged, and after a while, Burna Boy won the Grammy. Now, Akpi has gone ahead to ask Burna Boy, was that the result of all those times spent with Diddy? He asked him, how many oil did they use to get to him for him to win the Grammy? That he doesn't suck up to all of this before he gets his own awards, but that Odogu, Burna Boy, needs to come out to explain to Nigerians. There's so much buzz about this case. I'm going to put that video right now and you will see.
The reason. After PDIDDY say I inspire him, but my Igbo brothers advised me not to go near him until he approached me. And I listened. I didn't go around him. The next thing I noticed is Faz, the bad guy, and the Burna Boy. Everybody just they rush. They go America to snap with Diddy that year. But in no time after Burna post his picture with Diddy, the next year I've been at the same particular year, Burna won Grammy. You understand me? All I they do since in Aichiche. So I just wonder, Burna Boy, this video, I they ask you question. Don't get offended. Now question I they ask. How many oil did you drop for your nyash before them give you that trophy? Burna, how many oil did them rob for your nyash before? Burna, I'm asking you serious question. Them say them see 1,000 bottles of baby oil for Diddy house. And I know say after you snap with Diddy, you won Grammy. How many? I see magazine. You know they put oil for my body before they go give me kiniko. I just collect them off of merit. You blow after you snap with P. Diddy. You was under his arms, sucking up to Black America. Burna, come to this comment section and...
Now, finally, we don't know where this Diddy's case is going to go. We don't know how long he's going to be locked up. If that is the end of the road for Diddy. Now, reports have come in that Diddy has been on suicide watch list. And what does that mean? It means they've been watching him so he doesn't commit suicide. Now, a lot of people, when they feel that this is the end of the road, whatever they have against them is too much, right? They go ahead and take their life. And that is cheap way to get away from all your atrocities. And that's not when justice is served. Now, Diddy is allegedly in one of the craziest and most notorious correctional facility, and he is under watch list. Let me know what you think about this Diddy story. Is he guilty, or we just wait for them to do all their findings? We trust that there will be thorough findings. Now, some people have gone ahead to say that Diddy has done what is being done to him right now to other people. Now, Diddy, we all know, is a very powerful and connected man. He has been there for decades, and it is time for him to face the music. Some are coming out to say it's a hate on a black man, trying to bring down a black man, and some are saying no, it's about time Diddy faces the music. Now, let me know what you think about this Diddy story, and let me know what else I have missed out. Now, until next time when I bring you another hot takes, I remain T-Craft. I want you to subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you, and stay tuned to Crafts TV.